And prepare. I hope everyone is ready for what is going to be a very annoying moment, because the most self-aggrandizing person on our show is still perfect with his picks. Anyone here remains perfect.
Are you perfect?
It's perfect at 5-0. That's pretty good right there. I don't know if they went out right, because most of my dogs do. They're a live dog. I'm going to take the Bengals. Woo, that's a good close-up. I'm going with Denver. What? I think the number in the Jets game, Denver, just leave the camera there for the whole thing. I'm going to go with the Cardinals, and the Cardinals have been a good dog for me. Oh, there it is. But I'm going to take Cleveland. Don't worry about it.
There's nothing I hate more than when you're right.
Undefeated.
I love it, Rex.
Rex
I'm
is
on your
still
team.
perfect. All right, dog of the week starts with Erin Dolan, our betting expert, who is going to get us rolling here. We're going to need your help as we go on. But Erin, who do you like this week?
All right, well, let's first take a look at all the dogs. And the one thing I want to note is that true road teams are 13-0 against the spread and straight up in the last 2 weeks. So the one dog that really caught my eye is going to be the Cleveland Browns, because, well, they are playing at home. And look, I know this is an ugly pick. The Cleveland Browns haven't looked great, but Joe Burrow is 0-5 against the number in his last 5 games within the division, not to mention he's lost 4 outright. On top of that, we know that the Cleveland Browns are going to get Nick Chubb back. I think that's going to help them. Not to mention Myles Garrett should be going after Joe Burrow this entire game. They don't need to win the game. They just need to cover the game. And Joe Burrow has struggled in this spot, so I'll take the Cleveland Browns, although it's kind of an ugly pick of them at home at 5.5.
No, they played sort of an ugly game against the Eagles last week and kept it very close.
Eagles, they kept it within the number.
And they were close. All right, so Rex, come over here with me for a minute.
Sure.
Because Rex, there's a lot of pressure on Rex, okay, to make these picks. Rex, you step inside here, because, again, you're putting a perfect record on the line. I know you need help from our betting expert.
Well, first off, I hope the line doesn't move too much when I make my selection.
Oh, yes.
But
in the market, Rex.
I'm going to sit back here, and sometimes when you lose somebody and you let the door hit them in the tail, your team gets better for it. The Raiders, 7.5. And you know what? They may win this game outright. But I don't care, because I'm taking the points here, 7.5 right here against the Rams. So basically what I'm saying is, fans, they're going to shear the sheep. That's what they're going to do today. Trust me on this one. It's a lot.
I love it.
What do you think of that pick? Give us a read on Rex's
for a Rams
logic.
team that has only 1 win. The Raiders have covered the last 6 games against them, so Rams banged up. I'm with it.
I wasn't going to be with it.
Stay perfect.
I feel better now.
You made me think about that one, actually. Randy, dog of the week.
Man, I haven't done this, man. I'm going to ride that.
There you go, boss. You're going to ride with them Raiders.
Hey, the absence of Devontae Adams, I think the whole organization is going to step up. They need this. It's on the road. I think the Raiders will hunt this week.
Very down on myself about my dog picks. I just see 9.5 points, and I'll take it. Give me the pick.
Your dogs have been more like a poodle.
My dogs have been puppies,
It's
yes.
been a little bit of a poodleish.
Don't knock a poodle. I mean, that's a fine dog.
When you're talking,
I have never heard a man say a poodle's a fine dog.
It's a fine dog. You have now.
You must have a poodle. You got a poodle.
And finally, I am going to go with the Cleveland Browns today for one reason and one reason only, because Erin did. And so I'm just following in her. If she says it, then I'm buying it. No question. And the Cleveland sports fans, those tortured Cleveland sports fans could use a little good news after their Guardians fell yesterday. Those are our dogs of the week.